Hello strangers! Today's lesson is about golden, rhombic, icosahedrons and triaconthedrons. Okay, so that's what you're seeing on the table. This is where I'm up to, by the way. I haven't progressed that much, but this is like 3 months of work. Okay, first of all, this one here, this is not Pelican, Vinco's version, but inside is a cube. And to open it, the best way is to spin it. Okay, it's one of his magical angle cube, but he shaped it like a triaconthedron. This is the world famous chinihedron. Everybody knows about the chinihedron. The reason why God gave you 2 hands and 10 fingers. See the red dot? You put your fingers on every second rhombus. You see the run of wood in the front, and you pull. Okay, this one is Pelican's coordinated, or Rick Brewer's coordinated motion. I think he's the designer. Pelican made a lot of his puzzles, but Pelican made this version, which is a mirror of Rick Brewer's work. And to open it, let's have a look. It's coordinated motion, so you hold the piece right. You really need another hand to hold it, but generally as you pull, it opens in coordinated motion. Very clever. Okay, so we do that. This is my this is RHOMBIC. Very incredible. It's got 2 solutions. It's got 3 Batman's wings, I call them. 3 pieces that are identical. And 2 pieces that are mirror of each other. And what you do, you interface them. This is the second solution. Okay? And generally the fit has to be almost like Lego pieces, which this one I managed to get, but there's a lot of sanding, there's a lot of microwaving to get it right. So to fit it both ways, it is awful. It's difficult to do. But anyway, you get lucky sometimes. So this is the second fit. And generally it's not too bad. No gaps, so I got lucky today. That's pretty good. This one is my sort of boo-boo. I was doing George Bell's 3 pieces and I got stuck, and this is what I came up with. Your first piece is again a Batman's wings, and this is 4, 5, 5, 6 pieces. So there's 4 pieces, but there are 4, 5, 5, 6 subsets. Okay. So that's one, and this is not interlocking. Okay? So it locks itself in. This one here, this is pretty classic. 3 ways to open it. 4, you drop it on the floor. But generally it has a red dot, that's all I put in it. And I put my thumb and finger there. And then you can open it by dissection. Okay, so you put your fingers at the right places, it will actually open. Okay, but you can also do the what I call the hot potato. You bob it. As you bob it, it actually starts to open. Okay, and the best way to open it is to spin it. Okay, opens up in 2 halves, and this is a 5, 5, 5, 5 combination. Okay, so 5 pieces each, non-identical. Here you have the golden icosahedrons. When they're made in exotic woods, this is camphor, blackheart sassafras, hume pine. This is just normal pine. And these are the examples I was going to show, where you see the 2 type pieces. This is the rhombus, and this is the hexagon, which I call the A piece. Okay, I'll show them to you later. The best way to open them is by spinning, but when they're pretty, they're really pretty. But this is number 1. Okay, 1 piece flies out, and 3 identical pieces of A's, I call them A's, and 3 identical pieces of R's, and then a 4 piece. So it's a 3, 3, 4. Okay. Second one also similar. Again, you spin it, and as you spin it, that piece is different. This one is in the exchange. It opens up. And the 4th one is actually RHOMBIC again. Again, you dissect it to open. These pieces are different from Wayne Daniels. Okay, so I'll just show it to you. The pieces in there, there's only 2 types of pieces. They're what we call an acute angle hexagon A. This looks like this. Very flat and hard to make. Not impossible to make. And then you got the squashed rhombus shape. Okay. Wayne Daniel did one better. He dissected each piece and he increased the solution as well as the pieces count. That's what he did. He cut them in this part I'll get to very soon, but at the moment I'm still up to the big pieces. Okay, so that's what Wayne did. He actually section 2 over. You see the 2 half. Again, it's quite incredible. He's a very clever dude. Okay. So you've seen all these. A couple of things I'm going to show you. This is what I want George and Derek to do. Just make the R pieces. This is the triaconthedron, and this is the icosahedron. Okay, so these are the R pieces. From here, you can just start designing the pieces to add into it, and then you add the A's into it. This is a jig I used. It's a bit like a gluing jig. Okay. This is called the Batman swings. It looks like a Batman swing. Okay. So that's how I use this to glue my jig up. So at least I have some sort of positioning for the pieces, and it's helpful. And all it is just 5 R's and then 3 R's on top, just glued together. This is how I make them. I rubber band everything. I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds to warm up the glue. Helps the shrinkage. Okay. That's the press. It's a flat one, similar. When you make these, it's a lot easier than making those. They're horrible to make. Inside the coordinated motion one is these 3 A pieces and 1 R piece. Okay, and you can see almost very symmetrical. And when you do coordinated motion, this one goes up, this one goes there, this one goes here, this one goes there. That's how the coordinated motion works. Okay. So anyway, if you saw my video last time, we have to have one of these. Okay. So, and in case you miss it, we do it again with the triaconthedron. And that's about it. So anyway, I have a second job. It's so quiet in Kerala, so I have to go. So that's all, folks.